And you know, Pete, we were talking with Sharon
That's
early
awesome, Pete.
about the birds, and
Yeah.
there is two means about birds. Birds, there is birds, then you know, and the birds in Scotland are the beautiful woman. You see?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
Okay.
something I have learned. So,
Oh, hey, you just taught me something today. Thanks, Jerome. Jerome the
so
teacher. Jerome the
yeah,
teacher today. Yeah.
Oh yes. One wonders which variety of bird that Pete Dassey is particularly attracted to, or should we say, which type of bird is particularly attracted to Pete Dassey? And
yeah,
I don't
he's a
think
strong man.
I don't think it's just a feathered variety. I saw you, Pete, last Sunday, surrounded by about 15 ladies on a live chat.
Oh my God!
And that was such good fun, Becca. You know that competition where you had to. Brendan had actually came up with the questions, and I mean I just couldn't type them out quick enough, you know. But can you go through some of the questions that you asked? Can you remember any of them, Becca?
Yeah, I do. What are Brendan's favorite colors?
And was that
Orange
green
and
and gold? Yeah, green and gold. The Packers colours.
Green and orange.
Yeah, so Packers colours, yeah?
Yeah.
Or
what's
who's this now?
Put my headphones in.
Hello. That just joined us?
Yes.
Sorry, I forgot to put my head. I'm Diane. Hello.
Oh, hi, Diane.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too. All right.
I did. Brendan actually just called me 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, he said he was going to call you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
And I told him about the question thing and the trivia night, and he really, really liked that happened. And he said that we should do it again, but this time I'll have to think of my own questions and then send it to him, and then he'll answer them, and then we can use those questions. Yeah. So then we can use those questions, because he's like, it was probably really easy with the ones I said. I was like, yeah. So.
Yeah, I just remember me. Yeah, hi everybody. I just remember that mastermind that I did with the dude and Jane and Linda. And the first round, every answer was Wisconsin, and I got every single one of them wrong. So I've not got a good track record when it comes to these competitions. So you know, no, it was interesting. Some of the the questions to do with Wisconsin. Like one of them was where was the ice cream sundae invented?
And that was where it was.
Where was the ice cream sundae invented?
In Italia?
Oh, I got that one. I'll
No?
let you guys figure it out.
Absolutely. Yeah. Two Rivers.
Two Rivers?
Really?
Two Rivers, Wisconsin, yeah.
Bernstein's had the ice cream shop die. You know, Bernstein's, they have the it's like a dairy ice cream shop, isn't it, Paul?
I don't know. Pete lives in Two Rivers. I've only passed through it on my way to the salvage yard, but I'm sure that's what you were saying. You and Linda were saying, I'm sure Linda was saying that she'd been to that ice cream shop.
Yeah, they went.
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah.
I was just
we'll have to go there when we get out there. Pete, you'll have to take us there.
Yeah, that's real wild about the place that you guys got, and then didn't. Now you guys got a new one. I thought that was bogus.
Okay. Just let you know. All right.
By the way, I got stitched up big and proper in a live chat I did recently, and Sean Maroney was in the chat, and I said you send me the link for this GoFundMe, because he was wanting. What it was, he was wanting 15 cents for a FOIA request, and I was thinking, well, that's 15 cents a sheet. Turns out, no, it was just 15 cents he was wanting to GoFundMe. So they got me hook, line, and sinker, just like the state of Wisconsin. Just like Lisa Comfort and Just Call.
I had to double check with Linda because I thought it was a typo, because I was looking at it and I thought 15 cents. And I said, what was that again? How much do we need?
I did say that, but I was just like, that's got to be a joke.
I told him I would throw in 3 whole cents for him. So
Yeah.
Well, we do have, speaking of a Sunday, we do have a Thursday, Sunday. I forgot when it is, but Sundays for 25 cents.
Wow.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow.
What's that?
Yeah. I did not try
Not
the
my
cheese curds, but I tell you what I did try, and that was over at Carla's house when Mark, me, and Eunice went across. Sloppy Joe's. Is
Oh,
that what it's called?
Yeah.
It's like
American
burger,
classic.
but it's runny, and you put it in a
Yeah.
burger bun, and yeah, that was good.
Yeah. Yeah.
I had a couple of them. They were nice. Yep. Pete, I'll start with
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Normally ladies first, but we'll go with the moose first because
Okay.
yeah,
you got
it's your show.
right here.
Exactly, it's your show.
Can I just ask why it's the moose?
What is that? Go ahead.
Why is Pete the moose?
Ah,
Oh.
It's a childhood name. I got named when I was a kid. When we played football, I dragged a couple people across the touchdown marker, and boy, it's hard to take this moose down. So that's all I got. Yeah.
Oh.
Brilliant. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, you're quite a big fella. Nearly as big as Brendan now. Nearly as big as Brendan.
No, Brendan's bigger than me. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got me beat. Yeah.
And so although he's the youngest, is he now the biggest, the tallest?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
You know, in those movies, they use a stretcher. We brought him in the basement a couple times and stretched him out this way.
Yeah.
So.
Put him on the rack. Yeah.
The rack. Yeah, the rack.
That's No. I know what you did. You put him in the grow bag, the tomato grow bag.
Yeah.
In
the
greenhouse. Yeah. Brilliant. We'll start with you, Pete, first. Thoughts on last Sunday? Did you enjoy the event?
Doors aren't locked.
Say that what again?
What? The doors are not locked.
How did you enjoy last Sunday?
You mean talking and the walking thing?
Keep talking till they're walking, yeah.
Yeah, that was great. I loved it. I was going to get in the last one with Sharon Sunshine there, but she was loaded in there. But I kind of chickened out. I saw a lot more women again, so I backed on out.
That's not like you. That is not like you, Pete.
I know.
But hold on a sec. Was it all Glasgow women?
I don't know what it was. You'll have to ask Jerome. He was in there.
Yeah. You don't want to mess with them.
Okay, that's why I stayed back. Yeah, they would have trampled.
but don't feed her with G.
Yeah, they eat blokes for breakfast. They do over there in Glasgow.
Okay.
Yeah,
but you know, in Edinburgh they drink brood, so.
Yeah. And Becca, you hosted, as I say, a fantastic chat. That was obviously that Brendan competition. Your thoughts on the event?
I'm really happy that everyone who showed up, and that we all had fun, and that we made Brendan proud with bringing positivity in, and I'm really proud of it. Yeah, I'm really proud that Linda and BB and Sammy and Pete and Barb and
Yeah,
it was great.
Gave the prizes away. That was really interesting.
Yeah, I need to get, if anyone had, I think Jerome, you're one of those people. You
Jerome,
might if you
maybe.
could. I think you were. So I need your address.
Oh yeah, okay. Okay.
Yeah, I need to send you stuff.
He just lives right around the farm.
Start reading it out on the live.
Jane,
Otherwise,
were
we'll
you
all
one
turn
of?
up at your door.
I think so. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, you too then.
Right.
Yeah, I need addresses. To send stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, no problemo. I'll call the CIA.
Okay, Prince. Now then, Princess Jane and Lady Di, your thoughts looking back.
Yeah.
I know we did a live chat about it on Friday. Was it Friday? Yes, it was just yesterday, wasn't it? My God, I'm thinking it's Sunday already. I am so lost
You are
in
on a
time.
jet lag.
Oh, yeah.
This
Yeah, Paul,
exactly, jet lag. This dog is waking me up at quarter. Yeah. Sorry, Pete.
Oh, Paul, you really do a lot of
Sorry,
shows.
Pete, what
When
were
I
you
go on there, I I see you on there with this person and that person. And I did catch your last video with your dog. It's quite amazing.
It is.
Do you know it's just great fun. It's
Yeah.
it's for me this whole sort of building up of networks of everybody knowing one another. Well, it's called networking, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
Networking used to have a bad name because of pyramid selling and Amway and all that kind of stuff. But for me, networking is just reaching out, chatting with people, and just expanding your sort of the people that you know, so that the next time you're on a chat, it could be with Jane and Diane, and if you're really unlucky, it could be with Jerome, but maybe not. It's,
Oh, we'd love to have you on anyway, Pete. Me and Jane.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Diane and Jane. Thanks, Diane and Jane, for being here. It's nice seeing you guys.
Well, we'd love to have you on with us one of the days.
Right,
yeah. I've seen. How are you finding it now? That because you've been on quite a few, haven't you, Pete? You've been on. You're on quite a lot on the YouTube channels these days. So how are you finding it?
Everybody said I should have my own channel, but I don't know. I just love being on everybody else's.
Yeah.
You can have your own channel as long as you still join us on ours.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes.
On Dassey Radio.
Yeah. Dassey Radio. Yeah. No, I love being on everybody else's channel. So.
Yeah.
But
well, we do all the hard work for you, right?
Yeah. Like Becca, she does when I do a Birdman segment, she takes over and helps me with that. I could have made a new video today. I got 12 Martins back on. I think after we're done, I'm going to make some new ones and
you should.
I'll send them to you back on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we love getting your videos, and I love sharing them.
Yeah. Instead of the Moose Dassey, I'm also the Birdman.
Yeah, it's lovely. Pete sent me a lot of video of two rivers and the place. Like that, I can see how it is, and it's really beautiful. It's really.
Yeah, I want to make you feel at home there, Jerome.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. I think I sent
Pete?
Jerome 5 of them last week. Yeah. Yes, go ahead, Paul.
So, I was just going to say that, the whole purpose of the weekend was obviously, number one, to talk about, Brendan and Steve and, the case, how it's developing. And, there's been a lot that's gone on over the last few weeks, obviously, that, some of which I'm certainly not going to ask you about the latest motions. But what I would say is that when it comes to this advocacy, the whole purpose of the weekend was to, advertise the Richard McAdam Advocacy Foundation. I've got the sticker here, you see, and really, it would be great if you were to set up your own YouTube channel, and I really think that you would be a great host. You've already built up a network of people that would come on and chat with you, as you say. It would be absolutely fantastic. I think that the dude would be so happy to think that his demise led Brendan Dassey's dad setting up his own YouTube channel.
Yeah.
You can tell,
I think we should.
I'm not hiding under a rock.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Anyway, I should really. Yeah, I should really ask Jerome, because I've asked Pete and the ladies what they thought of the weekend.
Okay,
and Jerome, I hadn't forgotten that your ex Linda, he's stuck with us. We're stuck with him. So why not have a channel? By the time we do it next year, you would be one of the host channels. That would be brilliant. How do I close that off? I think that's it now. Is it?
Yeah, Jerome was a big
sorry,
part.
Jerome.
Jerome was
Your thoughts on the weekend? Oh yeah.
Paul, try again to talk.
Yeah.
Jerome lost.
I can try. This beer's quite long, so I might be struggling. Okay.
I can hear Paul. I can hear Paul.
Yeah.
Are you struggling to hear me, Jerome?
No, I cannot hear that.
Okay, we can hear Paul.
Really? I don't
Can the rest of you guys hear Paul?
Has somebody muted him again? One of the secret mods.
Not that bloody hodding it again. Where's that hodding it? Where is he?
He seemed like he had a lot of buzzing in the background or something. I don't know. Can all the rest of you guys hear Paul? I can hear him fine.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it sounds like someone's trying to break through my wall here.
Ooh, excuse me.
Not again.
Hi, Alice.
Yeah.
Can the rest
Yes,
of you
I
guys
think
hear
Jerome's audio might have been playing up, so hopefully he'll be back on soon.
Yeah, because I can hear you, Paul. Can all the rest of you hear him, Paul?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just a glitch.
He's like sitting right back by me here.
Pete, I'm loving your background. It's really coming. I can see it coming on week by week, more and more behind you.
Yeah, when I get stuff, I receive it, and it goes in the back there. Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. It's not a wall. It's actually stuff hanging from the ceiling.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Did you want to see? I'll show you a minute here.
Yeah.
Yeah. You'll really freak out. Here, watch.
I'm back.
But
You're back.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's amazing.
I can hear you.
Oh, yeah.
That is cool.
That's really good.
Oh.
Has Brendan done all these?
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Oh, I love that. That's cool. Oh.
Becca, are they your banners from the rally?
A few of those are paintings that, like the green and the blue, or the green and the orange one, I sent him.
Yes, I thought so. I could tell.
Yeah.
Most of those are from Becca.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A few of those though are from his artist friend that he works with.
Yeah. That last one with the hanging down to would be my left would be guy John from my workplace. Yeah, he drew that up with the what do you call it? That tattoo latest one that Becca gave me. He just took it and drew it up for me, and there it is.
There was
I was just poking my.
The what?
Sorry.
There was somebody asking. Eddie Gal, hi, who is Pete Dassey? He is the Moose, but he's also famous because he's Brendan's father.
You know that.
Exactly. Oh, hold on a sec. We must have trouble in the house. Who? There he is. I've known this guy since he was about 12 years old. Yep, absolutely. Yeah. And the thing is that, why is it so important that Kathleen Zellner gets Steve out? Is because, to be honest, I don't know about the rest of you guys, but that seems to be the number one way that we're going to get Brendan out is by Kathleen Zellner getting Steve out.
I agree.
Yeah. It's I don't say that with any glee at all. That Steve's going to be out first. It's just that the Steve Driz and Laura Nyrider, they could not have done any more as far as I can see. But maybe other people have got other opinions.
Maybe don't they have like other things they can file though?
Well, they of course went through the federal court system, didn't they? And their big obstruction was the AEDPA, which to me it seems totally corrupt that you've got judges like Hamilton and Sykes and Easterbrook and Khan, and they just hide. It's like Pontius Pilate; they just wash their hands of it.
Yeah.
I just think it's madness that it was all overturned by a judge. And that was, somebody was able to just come in and undermine the judge's opinion.
Well, I always remember Laura Nyrider up in Edinburgh, 2018, I think it was. She, it was her that said that they had this amazing result when William Duffin overturned Brendan's conviction, and then it was appealed to obviously the Seventh Circuit, and they had a three-panel judge, three judge panel look at it, and they won 2-1. And she said, although we had won, we had immediately lost, because that one judge constitutes a single judge out of all the judges in America that felt that that the decision by the Wisconsin Court of Appeals was justified, when in fact when you look at what they did in Brendan's case, they did diddly squat, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, what was the report? Was it something like 2 paragraphs that they looked at? And you've got people like Steve Drizzen bringing in Richard Leo to talk about coerced confessions and obviously, false confession and coerced confession. I suppose there is a slight difference, isn't there? A confession could be coerced, but it could be true. But in the case of Brendan, it's clearly coerced and it's clearly false. And they just decided not to do anything with it. In other words, somebody could have done something, and it takes I don't know, putting them on the rack as we were talking about earlier, and they say, yeah, okay, it was me, I did it, and that's a coerced confession, but it's the fact that it's coerced and it's false. And there was some distinction, wasn't there, about what these experts are able to do in a court hearing as to whether they can say that they thought that the confession was coerced, and whether they thought the confession itself was false. And I think the distinction is that they're able to say to the jury, yes, there are clear signs of coercion. Does that constitute a false confession? That's up to the the other people in the legal system to determine. I think that's the correct interpretation. But Diane, I know you're well up on the legal.
I'm not well up on it.
Yeah.
No, yeah. I'm brand new, so I'm not.
Yeah.
I mean, well
that's. I must admit, Sappercop. I saw you on. I'm going to say, I think it was Ripper's show. Pete,
Yeah.
I date with you. Pete, I date you. Whether you were up late enough to see Ripper's show at the very end.
No, I didn't. I think he's cool. I met him. He was on one of. I don't know. Was he on yours, Becca, or was he? I don't know. He was on one.
Oh,
of
Ripper.
them.
He was on. He was on our show briefly for like 5 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, I got to say hi to him and talk to him. I think he's pretty cool. Yeah.
And then after our show, he had his own show, Pete.
Yeah, I think I caught a little bit of it, but it was kind of late.
Yeah, it was really. And it went on really late.
Yeah, I know. But, if you happen to run into him, or if he happens to rip on you, I hope he doesn't rip on me for not watching. But he's pretty cool. He's pretty awesome.
Yeah, he's a good guy, isn't he?
Yeah. And where is he from again?
Oklahoma.
Okay.
Yeah. And any thoughts, panel, on this? Narrator Laura dropped the ball in the on-bank hearing. We know that obviously Kathleen Zellner, points out that she obviously feels that had everybody had a better knowledge of the case, somewhat similar to hers, that it might have made a difference. I'm not too sure about that. I think they. I think the fact that the judges were willing to grant the en-banc hearing, I think that was the problem, wasn't it? The fact that there were people that were happy to try and defend Wisconsin. I don't know. And any thoughts on the idea, the notion that when Governor Tony Evers comes to his last year of office, and he might run for re-election, but there again he might not. But in his last year, he might look at this and go, "Do you know what? I'm just going to let Brendan out."
I don't think.
No.
I personally don't think that. I think there's too much corruption in that state to unfortunately to allow that to happen. I just think it's when Stephen gets out, because I believe that he will. Brendan will be let out too.
Yeah, same thing. I've tried to contact the governor office 100 time, 200 time, I don't remember, and all
Yeah.
the time is the same thing. Oh no, I'm sorry, but the governor is not available. So you can leave him a message if you want, and I continue to say the same thing all the time. But so no, I don't think so. No.
Yeah. Just one point, Jerome. When you phone up, don't let on that
Yes.
you're Belgium, Europe. Just leave it that you're Belgium, and he'll think you're just south of
Yeah, maybe
Milwaukee
you're from
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin and
and a potential voter. And
yeah,
if you say if you drop the hint that you've got 37 cousins and 12 aunts and uncles, and you're from a huge family and you're from Belgium, he's going to
No,
think,
but
wow, that's a lot of
oh,
voters.
That's funny.
yeah.
yeah, it's true because all the time they are realizing because I told them I call you from Belgium in Europe and oh, okay, why? And it's all
Yeah.
the time the same thing. When I call the White House to try to stop an execution, it's the same thing. I call you from Belgium. Belgium? Yeah, in
Yeah.
Europe. Okay.
Oh, they didn't
So,
go Belgium, Wisconsin.
but yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I see what you mean.
yeah,
I,
yeah.
Do you
uh,
know if
and what was
somebody.
what was your question, Paul? Because my connection today is really bad because I think everybody tried to connect in the same times on
Right.
internet, and my connection is really really bad. So I don't have your question early.
Was it not simply the fact, how did you feel the weekend went? Have I got that right, ladies?
The
My
weekend. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it
how the talking or with the walking thing. You were asking
yeah,
Jerome what he thought of it. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah. It was absolutely amazing. Yeah, I'm grateful to be part of this event, and for all event I'm always grateful because we are on the same page. We are a great team. We are uh, beautiful people everywhere. Try to do the right thing, and it's amazing. I'm really proud of everyone. I don't just the host. I mean the guests, the host, people in the chat, everybody trying to help. So I was grateful to be part of this and to be on my part a host and receive Mr. Dassey here and
yeah.
Mrs. Sandy Greenman and the the record video with Stacy was amazing and it was a great moment like I said but uh,
Jerome,
you don't
sorry,
have
sorry.
made uh, yeah.
Yeah, who
No,
did you
I
have
was
on with you?
just
Sorry,
saying
Jerome.
just saying this event was really for me
Yep, good.
was really a musical
Yep.
event for justice and truth. And I say musical because of the flu, the rhyme. uh each house 1 hour, it was really fluid. It was really,
Oh
but
yes.
like you're a musician, Paul, it was easy to do for you to keep the rhythm, you see. And I really like this kind of way to do things because it was really musical, really.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
music
I mean, the
in music,
flowing,
but musical in the way
flowing. Yeah, yeah,
uh,
yeah, yeah,
what we were
yeah.
doing.
I think it was great that Ripper kept going to when he did.
Yeah.
Oh
Considering
yeah,
it was late.
yeah.
Even
Hmm.
for sort of Manitowoc time. But yes, leading up to that, I thought that yes, if you've got a load of guests on and you run out of time, it's always a good thing to leave people wanting more, so that you can come back to that. And I always remember, bizarrely, I used to have a pupil in a little village called Wooler, which is very near the border with Scotland, and this old fella called Jack Ridpeath, and he lived in sheltered accommodation with his wife. He was quite a character. He was 79, and he referred to the other people on the housing scheme as the Oldians. You know, he wasn't one of the Oldians. You know, he was 79, but the rest of them, some of them were in their 90s. You know, I once said, why are you calling them the Oldians? You're one of them. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. They're in their 90s. I'm only 79. You know, so anyway, we got on really well with Jack, and he once asked me to come along and play for the old folks. I said, that's fine. I'm going to be in Alnwick. I'll pop in about 8 o'clock. Perfect, you know. So anyway, I came along, played the accordion for an hour, and then he said, and we've got supper, and it was pie and peas, and that was nice, you know. I did another bit playing, and then he said cheerio, and then at the end, as I was packing up, he presented me with this little brown envelope. He said, there you go. I said, well, what's that, Jack? He said, well, it's your wages. How do you mean? You know, and I opened it up, and inside was £4. And I said, I don't want £4. I'm quite happy to do this for nothing. He says, we always pay people, you know, so that we can ask them back the next time. And that's all it was. It was just his way of saying, you know, we want you back again. And this was his way of doing it. Unfortunately, we don't pay our hosts and guests on keep walking till they're talking. Keep talking. Walk. Did I say keep walking till they're talking? Sorry.
I know what you mean, Paul.
It's a bit of a Freudian slip, isn't it? Eh? Keep talking till they're walking. Yes. You know, we don't pay our guests. Hopefully, we give them something from the point of view that, you know, their voices are being heard. It always amazes me, I suppose, that, you know, I still get messages from people, you know, saying how much they're enjoying the fact that, you know, we do keep highlighting this case. Anyway, getting on.
Can I just say something as well that's just come into my mind while you?
Yeah, sure.
Because we were on chat. Sure. We were on chat with Sharon yesterday and Jerome and all of their team who work on the Luke Mitchell case, and they've got a rally event coming up on Monday.
That's right.
So there's going to be a lot of presence online as well to do with that. So, you know, if anybody out there has got some free time on Monday, then, you know, do your bit by getting out there on social media so the story is spread, because they work really hard on getting his story out.
And it's really important.
Petition. There's a petition going round on Twitter, isn't there?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh, my sister's just popped into the chat. Hi, Donna.
Hi, Donna.
Linda wants a raise. I want a raise too. Dang it.
Oh, a raise.
I don't get anything.
What I was going to suggest is that next year we'll pay you double.
Okay, what is
double nothing? What's double nothing?
Hey, you know what? Honestly, though, if you sent me a coupon to like a used coupon or whatever someplace, I'd be thrilled. So
a used coupon.
Like Sharon said, send me an onion and I will be really happy.
Yes. Send me. You know what, Paul? What you could do, go out into your front yard and find a random rock and send it to me, because I'd love that too.
Yeah.
A Scottish rock.
I can do better than that.
There you go.
Oh, there is. I love rocks.
I think I can do better than that.
Let's all get together and send Becca a load of rocks.
No.
I love rocks.
English rocks, Becca.
English rocks. Yeah, send me English rocks.
Okay.
Okay. I'm
not even joking. I'm not. That would be my raise.
My little boy loves going picking up stones and stuff like that. So I'll send him for a good one.
I'm not even joking when I say that, because I paint them.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, look out for some as well. My nephew likes collecting rocks as well, so Donna, get him to collect a rock.
See, Becca isn't hiding under a rock.
No, I'm not.
No, she's painting
I'm on top of them. I'm on top of them. Yeah.
Yeah, I know you're on top of them. Yeah.
I'm on top of the rocks.
Yeah. Well, we always have a get together in July. It's called Christmas in July last year, and We bring a bunch of rocks and we have the grandkids paint whatever they want on them. They have fun.
That's
it's really
cool.
fun. Yeah, it's really fun. Yeah.
That's lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's lovely.
Yeah, that is. Are you? Is anybody from?
Have you got, Pete?
What is that? What'd you say, Paul?
I was just going to ask, how many grandkids have you got now, Pete?
13.
Oh.
Oh.
Wow.
That's a busy Christmas.
Yeah,
that makes an expensive Christmas. That makes a very expensive Christmas.
Yeah, instead of getting together at Christmas time in July, we usually have it around the 25th. It's called Christmas in July, and we rent out one of the parks here in Two Rivers, and we make a day of it. And I mean, how can you play volleyball and basketball and football in the wintertime when it's 50 below here? So we just take our activities and transfer it over in the summer.
That's such a lovely idea.
Yeah.
Let's all start doing that.
Yeah, it's a nice thing to do start in UK, in Scotland, and everywhere.
Yeah, volleyball too.
And do you have? I was going to say you've probably then got enough of with the grandkids and the children and yourself to make your own football team.
Yeah.
So what position did you play then? American football that you earned the nickname the Moose. Were you like a running back?
Yeah, I did a couple things. I was a running back. I was a quarterback. Me and my brother in grade school, we got punt, pass, and kick. We got three awards for punt, passing, and kicking.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. My brother could kick a football bare feet. The same thing as when he had a shoe on. He said, "Doesn't that hurt?" He says it stings a little bit. Yeah. A regulation football too. A football from regulation football. I tried it. Oh, that hurts. I'd rather have shoes on. But a running back, a receiver and a running back, and I do various things. But when I went up the middle with the football, I just dragged people along with me. I says, "Come on, let's go."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jump on board the train. This train is going to stop at the end zone.
Yeah. I'll stop at the end zone. Yeah. Then you guys can get off. Yeah.
Good, Diane.
That's how I got the boots.
Yeah. Get on the train.
Just plug in Stacey's song now.
I mean, so ladies, what sports did you partake in when you were younger?
Oh gosh,
netball.
Yeah.
I mean,
rounders.
Yes, I loved rounders.
I did. Hated hockey. Could never play. Hated it.
Yeah. Tennis.
Oh, that's violent. That is so violent.
Oh, not
hockey.
Tennis. What's the other one?
Yeah.
What's the one that
Badminton?
you play with the bats?
Badminton.
Yeah, that's the one.
Badminton.
I knew it was something like
Badminton.
Yeah, badminton.
Shuttlecock. A shuttlecock. Yeah, I must have enjoyed that. What about you, Jerome? I know that you're keen on poker.
From since the beginning, I was 70 years old, I think. I've started art martial and boxing. So
Wow.
English boxing. Yeah.
Another
martial arts.
During
I can't imagine you boxing, Jerome. You're too nice.
I know, but I was fighting during 12 years in amateur for sure, and in the same time I was doing martial art like karate. I don't know if the good spelling in English, but it was karate, jiu-jitsu,
Wow.
judo.
Martial arts. What color belt did you end up with?
Black for 5 of them with 2.
Oh wow.
With
Oh
2
my
dams.
God.
Black with 2. In French it's dam, but in English it's 2 grade.
It's the Dan here
black,
as well.
Yeah, black belt with 2 grades over. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
in 5 disciplines, and in the same time I was fighting. Yeah. But
Wow.
I'm not a
Wow.
violent guy. I'm not a violent guy. Not at all. I'm a teddy bear.
You are.
Okay.
Don't mess with Jerome. I'll stay away from that.
No, don't mess with me.
This is why you're such a badass.
Thanks, gents. Oh, Diana, thanks.
Okay, for 5 points, what was the dude particularly good at sport-wise at school?
Oh,
and in the chat, and in the chat.
I feel like I should know this, and I do know it, but
I know.
Yeah,
but,
there's a picture of him in a maroon uniform, and he was one of the best at his school, down in his school.
Basketball.
No.
Football.
No.
Linda
I have a guess.
Linda says
I have a guess. Is it where you have the swords and you?
No.
Fencing.
No,
it's not fencing. There's something else that they call it though.
I can see the picture you're
Oh
talking
yeah,
about.
wrestling.
Yes,
Exactly.
Wrestling. Exactly.
It's what Brendan's
I'm cheating
into.
now.
It's
Someone
what
saying
Brendan's
it.
into.
Yeah.
The dude could have ended up as a WWF wrestler.
Really? All right.
Yeah.
Really?
He was that good at wrestling. Yeah.
And even
awesome.
at school,
Thanks, Lil Bob. Lil Bob said
even
it first.
yeah, of course.
5 points for Little Bob.
Yeah.
I was just cheating by reading it.
and when Richard was at school, they'd write a paper on him because he was really brilliant. And his aunt Cheryl and sent me a copy of this article talking about him, about the wrestling and about how he was, and he was already a great warrior at the time, but for the reason, but yeah, he was wrestling.
Yep. And does anybody know about has anybody heard about the dude's fantastic geography skills? Knowledge of geography? No. Okay, here's a good one for you. The people in Holland are Dutch. According to the dude, what language do they speak? What language do Dutch people speak?
You got me.
And it's open to people in the chat as well.
According to him, or what do they actually speak?
According to him.
According to him.
With his geographical skills, he
I was gonna.
well,
I'll just guess French.
No, but close. And Dutchian. I like that, Alice. And Flemish. Well, that's Belgium. Yeah, that's Belgium. There you go. Teresa's got the answer.
Danish.
Well, he should know. He's from the Netherlands.
Yeah, because Dutch. He assumed Dutch meant Danish, and the vice.
That's
but of course
funny,
it doesn't. What?
No, not at all.
In what country do they speak Danish? For another 5 points.
In Denmark.
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 Like,
correct.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Jerome, Denmark. Yeah.
Jerome,
Yeah.
Jerome, we got a Denmark here too.
Yeah.
You've got a Denmark, you've got a Belgium, you've got a Luxembourg, yeah. Yep.
And we got a Denmark here too. That's where we go to Schuster's on Friday and eat. Yeah,
well,
Denmark, Wisconsin.
Wisconsin has a lot of European ancestry to it, doesn't it, Pete? Yeah. I was gonna say. So that's why you guys have those names.
I think there is a lot of French colony in the time we were going to in America to take place, and long times ago. That's maybe why. I don't know. I just thinking about that.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I'm not going to keep you much longer because I've actually got a Zoom call with McGilla that we're going to have a bit chat about, and then I'll set it for a premiere hopefully later on today. But I really wanted to get his take, because having done so many live chats with McGilla, he was actually part of a great panel with Mill Billy, Big Jeff, Juris, and Fleetside. So it'll be interesting to have a chat with the gorilla. I mean, I'm still smiling from ear to ear about how well the event went. I've already said to Millbilly, because he's been on at me a few times, and he keeps saying, I could have gone on a lot, and I'm saying, listen, dude, tell you what, next year we'll give you the closing slot, and then you'll have. Be able to do a ripper, because that would be great. But I just want to thank everybody for.
Thanks to you.
No. It's everybody else that made it what it is. All I did was sort of put together, a kind of a rough sheet, so that everybody hadn't got a clue what the hell was going on, and then we just sort of ran with it, and and it seemed to work okay. So yeah, it was great fun.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, Linda just kidded me and said, "Hey, let's do a moose call." I said, "I got to invent one. I got to come up with something. A moose call."
Yeah.
She's so funny. Well, thanks, ladies, for being with us today.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me.
Yes.
Well, it sort of raised the level of the conversation from lavatorial that it sometimes degrades to, isn't it?
Yeah, that's why I like it. The more the merrier, because then when you run out of things to say, you just ask the next person, "What do you think?" and then they'll take it from there.
Yeah.
Well, it's very much a case of trying to create this conversational type chat whereby yes, we're watching what's going on in the chat. I like, for example, when I'm doing a Zoom call, the fact that I'm focused just on that person. I've not got the chat in the corner, because it is important. But then as you say, it's. These conversations, you never know where they might end up, in terms of what we're discussing. But it's just it's a community that we all look forward to seeing everybody again, don't we? It's
and hopefully hopefully next time when we're all on here, we'll be talking about happy stuff like Brendan and Steve coming out, getting out, and going home.
They'll be on these channels with us too.
Yeah.
That would be great.
Yeah.
So say that again, Diane. I missed what you just said.
No, I was just saying that they will be able to come on with us when they're free.
Yeah,
we'll be able to celebrate their freedom.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean,
Before we end,
great.
I did tell Brendan I was going to be on this live, and I was going to be seeing Pete and Jane and Paul and Jerome and Diane and all them, and he did say to say thank you for supporting him and in his family, and he really appreciates it.
Yeah, that's lovely.
Thank you. I just wanted to say, that's a little message that.
Yeah, and believe me, that's coming. And believe me, that's coming from the heart too.
Yeah.
If I could just tell you about something that popped up on my LinkedIn profile earlier today, and it was from Radha Natarajan, who is the executive director of the New England Innocence Project. And she wrote this: what does it mean to be wrongfully convicted and imprisoned for a crime you did not commit? Exonerees suffer so many losses, even beyond their freedom. And she wrote, exoneree and New England Innocence Project trustee Sean Ellis, obviously of trial number 4, described himself as wounded but not broken. And that's what we're here to do, to make sure that, Brendan has been wounded, Steve has been wounded, but, we're here to try and make sure that, that they never feel broken, that they've got this, people outside of prison that, and outside of the immediate family, because obviously, you know, they're suffering just as much as Brenda, but you know, we're here to try and help as much as we can. So I thought that was a great sentiment from Sean Ellis. You know, wounded but not broken.
Yeah.
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 Pete, I'm going to let you do the closing as usual.
Okay, thanks for everybody being here. My name's Pete Dassey. I'm from Two Rivers, and to the right of me is Becca. And I forgot where you were again.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Payson, Arizona.
Yeah, I knew it was somewhere in Arizona. I always try and think of the front name, and I get confused.
It's all good.
Then, and then over to my right, what's her name again? I can't see it.
Jane.
Yeah, Jane. She's from where again?
Cheshire in England.
Cheshire.
Okay, thank you for being here. And then to the left of bottom corner, we got the fabulous Jerome, and he's not from Wisconsin. He's from not from the Belgium, from Wisconsin. No.
Not yet.
No, not yet. He's from the real Belgium in England there, or I mean Germany.
In Europe.
Yeah. And then we got what's her name again?
Diane.
I only met her once, so you gotta.
Diane. I'm from the UK as well.
Okay, yeah. Thanks for being here. And then we got the one and only, the original Paul Capaldi. He's from Wisconsin. I mean, Scotland. I want to say from Wisconsin. I want to say from Wisconsin because he's been here so much. I think he moved in next door. No, not seriously. From Scotland. And thank you very much, Paul, for getting everything together for me.
You're very welcome. Okay. Can I just say the moot, the who's.